Alright guys, what's going on? I made a last video and it had quite a lot of views, and it's for like the best side deck cards. Now this is gonna be another side deck video. Now this is gonna be side deck cards that your opponent is definitely not gonna be expecting. So usually you see everybody running like Nibiru's, you're running Dark Ruler No More, some of them like anti-magic arrows, kaijus and stuff like that. Now these are things that are definitely going to throw them off, and if you guys can get these cards into your hand, depending if you're going first or second, then it's definitely going to change the battle to your favor. Now, so I divided monster, spells, and traps. I only have one monster. So start off, and this is going based off adamancipators and eldlich. So like, it's going to be for the trap card heavy deck and a monster combo heavy deck. So the first one, Eater of Millions. Now this is gonna be a really good card against Eldlich. So if he gets Eldlich on the field, if you can find a way to like bait out his traps, or if you know which traps are on the field and you know he doesn't have the one that destroys or like negates, you can special summon this and attack into the Eldlich, and that Eldlich is now banished forever. So really good card to take care of Eldlich. Now if you can bait out, like, they can negate the summon or they can negate the effect. So if you know they don't have anything that negates effects or summons, you can attack this into whatever and it automatically banishes it. So you don't have to worry about it being in the graveyard or it coming back. So here, I'm pretty sure we have spells, and yeah, we do have spells here. So I'm going to start off. These are completely random. I don't even remember what order I put them. Prohibition. Prohibition is really good. You'd be able to get away from, if you just say Eldlich, the Golden Lord, or if they don't have any ways to destroy this, you can say like a researcher, or seeker, or even block dragon. But like, if they can link climb into like Phoenix, then this is gonna get popped. So this is kind of iffy one, but if you use it on the Eldlich, definitely unexpected. Can't get rid of that. Second card, Cosmic Cyclone. Now a lot of people are side decking now Cosmic Cyclone, but Cosmic Cyclone is mostly for Eldlich. If you can get rid of that trap card, you banish it, it doesn't activate its effect in the end turn. It's really good. You do have to pay 1,000 life points, but 1,000 isn't really much. You do have to put into account that if you do pay this and the Eldlich player is still able to go through with their plays, so if they attack directly like with both Eldlich and they go into Gustav Max, you're automatically dead because you paid the 1,000. But really good card to take care of the trap. Hey Trunade. Now let's say that that Eldlich player just set 5 and passed, or set 4. If you can activate this, it'll bounce all the spells and traps back to their hand, and you can just combo off freely. So Hey Trunade, I think, is a card that's forgotten about a lot, and you can play this against like any spell and trap card heavy deck. So if they're running like, I don't know, what's that, Altergeist, or if they're running Subterrors and they don't have anything to negate the spell or traps, then this is a really good card to use. Or if you can bait it out first and then do that. Oh, let me just leave this. See. So next, deck Lockdown. This is very good against adamancipators. So neither player can add cards from their deck to the hand, and except by drawing them. So the Automata, Para, whatever, wouldn't work. And monsters cannot be special summoned from the main deck. So they cannot activate Researcher's effect to special summon from the deck, because that's how it's working. And also it works against Eldlich. They, like, if first turn you go first, they can't special summon Eldlich from the deck, and if they don't have Eldlich in the hand, guess what? They can't play. So extremely good card. I'm probably thinking about running this at 3 just because this is probably one of the better cards to play against adamancipators and Eldlich. So release Restraint Wave. Now this is kind of a weird one, but I guess I just put it in here. So you know how you guys have your combos for Union Carrier and like lock them out the extra deck. If that's not really working, then you can activate Release Restraint Wave to send the Dragon Buster or whatever to the grave, and it destroys all your opponent's spells and traps, which is really good if you're trying to clear the field from them. Now I will say the Eldlich player will get these trap cards to go through during the end phase. But to get them off the field, it's amazing, and it just requires an equip spell. So like right now I'm playing Machinas. Machinas, you can equip gear frames and it'll be treated as an equip spell. Activate this, destroy it, and you get to destroy all their spell and traps, so you don't have to worry about them. So I'm probably thinking of running this maybe in a side deck against Machinas. Book of Moon. Now this is very, very, very spicy. Now, a lot of people do not run Book of Moon anymore. Now, I will say, I don't think it's that crazy, but against the top, like, decks out right now, very, very good. So, I don't know exactly ruling, like, if they normal summon a monster and they get their effect to go through, like, when it's normal summon, it activates the effect. If you Book of Moon it, I don't remember if it doesn't go through, but that'd be amazing. So if they have an eldlich on the field and they activate a trap card, guess what? You can Book of Moon to eldlich. I think the card says you have to tribute a face-up zombie monster. So if it's not face-up, they can't activate it to like the negate. And if they have, I think it's Hakero, the one that destroys. If they have a face-up eldlich, activate Book of Moon. Guess who doesn't have a face-up eldlich anymore? So especially this is at 3, guys. I really recommend to at least trying it out. Try it out, guys. I think it'd be a good card to use. Next card, D-Fissure. It's at 1, but let's say you destroy the Eldlich. It'll get banished now. And like if you go up against, I don't know, adamancipators or whatever, they summon that block dragon. If you can beat over the block dragon, it's now banished. You can't do anything about it. It's a really good card, and if your deck doesn't revolve around the graveyard too much, then this is extremely good. Last card for spells, Exchange. Now let's say you're playing, you know, the Eldlich, and they so happen to have the Eldlich in hand. You activate the Exchange, you add that Eldlich to your hand, and guess who's not gonna have that back? They are. So I guess it's a trade. Now you will be losing that one since you're playing this, and then you add a card to your hand, and they do take out a card in your hand. But let's be real, if you can get rid of an Eldlich with just one card, I think it's, you know, at least try it, guys. And also, if you're a combo heavy deck, you can just take out the Nibiru from their hand, or you can take out like Ash if you wanted to go off, or so very good to get rid of hand traps. And we have some traps here. First off, trap stun. I don't like playing against Eldlich, guys. The traps are really broken, but if you can activate this during like their standby phase, if they don't have anything activated, you know, do really good. So it will negate all the trap cards on the field that turn. It won't stop trap cards in the graveyard, which kind of sucks, but hey, it'll get you somewhere. Wiretap. Now let's say they activate the trap, you can shuffle it back into the deck. Now a really good way you can do this is if they activated the trap in the end phase, if they're gonna activate it, Wiretap shuffles that in their deck because it doesn't say it has to be on the field. So now they thought they were gonna get a card back, and now they are not getting a card back, and they already wasted the trap card since it's in the graveyard. So I think it's gonna be a really good card to start running again in decks, and it's a counter, so it's automatically gonna, you know, spell speed 3. And, you know, people have been running this, but you can start activating this on your turn. Any monster sent to the graveyard is banished. So when you do this, like attack the Eldlich, it's going to get banished. And if you attack the block dragon, it's going to get banished that turn. So I think this is going to be a really good card to start activating during your turn. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see some more side decking videos, I have like a whole thing of like old cards that people don't like forget about, and like I go through them and I'm like, wow, this is really good in today's format. And like, who do you see people like citing Wiretap or like citing Eater of Millions? Book of Moon, I think is gonna be the best one in deck lockdown. So let me know if you guys want to see another video. I'll go through and like all of my old cards and I'll show you guys some more. But thanks for watching, guys. Remember, just let me know any video that you guys want to see, and I'll be more than glad to do one. So, you know, and this is mostly against adamancipators and eldlich, which is the top decks that's going on right now. And at the same time, it's the deck that's being most used, guys. So, you know, these are going to be really good cards to start using this format. Alright, guys, so till next time, thank you.